2 minutes into a long walk and I'm going the wrong way already. Brilliant. I'm up in the Peak District. Edale, just down there. And I'm out for a hike and a camp somewhere. So the plan is to do something called a Kinder Skyline, I think it's called. It's about 17, 18 miles roughly. And you do the whole traverse of the Kinder Plateau just on the edges. So yeah, like I said, 17 miles. Now obviously I'm not doing that all in one go. So like I said, I've got all the camping gear. I'll find a place to camp, maybe, well, I'd like to do 10 miles at least. So I'm thinking Fairbrook Naze. Well, I'll make it to there at least. And then I can't even remember the name of the other place. Is it Blackden or something? No idea. But anyway, I'll get back on the right path and I'll come back to you in a bit. So the wind's picked up a little bit just as I came over that brow. It is meant to be windy until sort of 7 or 8 p.m. tonight, and then it should die down overnight and should be very nice tomorrow. I mean, the forecast did say it would be raining now, but that was on Kinder itself. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, I think it's meant to rain quite heavily between 1 and 3. So I've done the bulk of the ascent, I think. Yeah, I'm on the plateau, on this lovely paved path. Hopefully it's like this all the way around. That would be nice. So yeah, it's just a march now. Looking forward to this. The weather's doing all sorts. Showers, gusts, and a little bit of sun every now and again. I actually think I know where I am now. So that Crowden Brook, that's the path I came up the one and only time I've been at the Peak District. So the Woolpacks is just over here, which is where I camped. I actually filmed that video and deleted it. Not sure why really. It wasn't my favourite camp I've ever had. But I wasn't in very good headspace at the time. It was claggy. I think I was hungover. And I had bleeding aeroplanes flying what felt like about 200 feet above my head all night, so not the best night. So anyway, after that I kind of thought, not for me, Peak District, and that's why I've not been back since. I mean, obviously it's not as dramatic as the Lake District, but it is pretty cool, especially all these weird rock formations. If I remember correctly, that's not even that bad as boggy paths go up here. actually wasn't that bad. So either I took the wrong path last time or they fixed it. I think we probably know which one it is. Well, the weather's really coming now. Beautiful down there in the valley, but behind me here where I'm going, towards Kinder next. Oh. Actually, it's cleared. So I believe this is Kinder. Not entirely sure why there's a trig there. I think that's 633 metres. I'm assuming the true summit's somewhere on the plateau. On the map I can see a high point of 636. So yeah, explain that to me if you know. Right, so again, I don't know where I'm heading to next. Just follow this path round. You can see it's quieter already, so that's good. Keep bouncing. So I'm not really sure what my next waypoint is or destination. Is it over there or straight on? I'll need to check the map. All I really know is I'm heading for Fairbrook Naze, and then I'll decide whether to pitch up, and hopefully the weather's a bit better by then. But yeah, I'm not far from, oh, big drop, Kinder Downfall just over there, so probably 5 minutes. So top of Kinder Downfall. I was looking for a place to fill up my water, so good a place as any. See if we can get some of that Peak District tea, I think they call it. Peaty water, so obviously it's kind of brownish. Don't worry, that's not Kinder Downfall. Obviously that is down there. Nice place. Right, let's get some water. This is more like it now. The view's really opened up, sunshine, and quite a bit of solitude. I'm only seeing the odd person here and again now. One of the bizarrest and most surreal things that I can see. I've got a view of the whole of Manchester, clear as day. This is very cool. Don't know what it's called. I've seen people with teeth like that today. Quite a few, in fact. Right, so I've arrived at Fairbrook Naze. What a cracking spot. Sweeping views right down the valley. Not entirely sure where you pitch up here. Maybe it's a little bit further back. I've got plenty of time anyway, so, and energy, so I'm kind of tempted to push on. Only problem is because I don't know the area. I mean, I might end up not being able to find a decent pitch. So I'll have a little scout around here for a bit, see if we find out. Well, that was an absolutely banging pitch, that. Somebody in a Hilleberg, Steiker or Allach, I think it was. So they've obviously got the prime one. These are okay. That's the best one, 100%. Seems to be a bit of a wind tunnel like. Let's see if I can get something similar to this, but a bit less exposed to the wind. I bet whoever's camped in that Hilleberg probably planned that for ages. It just seemed like one of them spots that's perfect, Goldilocks. And I'm going to end up with something shite here at this rate. So yeah, they'd have been gutted if I'd have got there before them, wouldn't they? My luck's out this time. Well, literally walked 20 feet since I talked to you, and I found this. It's not completely flat, but I think it's going to absolutely bucket it down soon. So, sod it, get the tent up. Oh. Right, well that's the tent up. Sorry I couldn't film that. That front that I said was coming in, well, it came in. Gusts, hail, freezing actually. So there we are, pitched up. It's like there's two wild campers just rocked up. So yeah, not a bad pitch to be fair. I've just checked the forecast and it's saying 22 mile per hour gusts or something. So this tent looks rock solid, but wind's coming from that direction. Which way is that? West, I think. Maybe southwest. So I've got the tent facing this way. It would actually be better if the foot end was pointing that direction and the head end was pointing that direction, but yeah, I just wanted to try and get it as flat as possible. So plenty of guy lines, and I shouldn't think I'll need to do anything more than that. Might even be overkill, but why not? So anyway, as I said, it is very cold. I think it does get down to just below freezing after midnight tonight. It's just this wind chill. But yeah, it's not bad, is it? At least the sun's shining. I guess I'd have only had a slightly better view on that mega pitch over there. Right, let's get in and get warmed up for a bit. Oh, it's good to be in here in all the cosies. Can't believe how cold it is. It's only 10 days or something till May now. But like I said earlier, I should get to below freezing tonight or overnight. So yeah, nice to be on this comfy mat. I'm on the Big Agnes Zoom ultralight insulated. Yeah, I think it's R rating of 4.2, and I've got my foam mat under that. And I'll be plenty warm tonight because I've got my Cumulus Venter half bag and my old faithful, the Ariel 250 quilt. So yeah, easily warm enough. What else? Big Sky Chinook tent, obviously. That's about it. I mean, more or less in a 4-season setup here. Apart from the mat, although, you know, it's warm enough. Check the Garmin. I've done, well, it's 13 miles to here. I don't know if that's what the route would be, you know, if you plotted it point to point, but I don't think I've ventured too far off my route. So yeah, 13 miles. Nice little walk. Right, well, I'm just going to have a bit of a chill out. We've had a bit of a development. I don't have any gas, I've run out. So that's fine. I just won't be able to have an ultra... What? I won't be able to have a dehydrated meal tonight, but I'm not bothered about that. I've got plenty of other stuff to eat. I'm more bothered that I'll miss my coffee tomorrow, but never mind. So as I was saying earlier, I've got plenty of other stuff to eat. Jerky. 2 Snickers bars. Some sort of protein bar. Another bar. Another bar. Another bar. Plus plenty of other assorted shite. But the main thing, I always bring one of these. A real meal bar. So worst case scenario, I just always have this as a backup for, you know, something like that. So yeah, worst case scenario, if you know, and it's unlikely to ever happen, forget a lighter, your stove fails, you run out of gas, or I don't know, you might just get caught out for longer than you're expecting. Yeah, they've got like over 600 calories. I think 650 or something. There's actually more calories in one of them, excuse me, than there is in one of them. So hence real meal, I guess. I think it's not that unhealthy. Pretty balanced. What is it? 60% carbs, 20% protein, and excuse me, 20% fat. So yeah, decent. I'm not going to starve tonight or tomorrow. Oh, she's a lively one. Oh, cheers. I just popped out the tent for a few minutes. I can't believe how bloody freezing it is. So I don't think I'm getting out again. Oh. Guinness froth? Guinness froth all over me. Yeah, I'm glad I brought this tent actually, because I did come very, very close to bringing a different one. I've got another new tent. I'm sorry. Durston X-Dome 1 Plus. So yeah, it's a full mesh inner. I think it'd cope with the wind fine, but it'd just be too bloody cold, too breezy. My feet are absolutely drenched, or sorry, were drenched. They're drying off nicely now. But my trail runners, they're drenched as well, obviously. So yeah, just coming over on, I think it's called the Edge. It's at the Edge on the map. A lot of bog. So I didn't manage to avoid that entirely, but actually not that bad really, considering how far I've gone today. Yeah, not bad at all. But yeah, I'm wearing the trail runners, I don't know if you say it Hoka or Hoka, but Speed Goat 6. So they're currently drenched, but it'll be interesting to see, because they're non-waterproof, non-Gore-Tex or whatever, Gore-Tex. I used them last year for the West Highland Way, and my feet would get absolutely drenched, but actually overnight they would dry out completely. So it'll be interesting to see if that's the case, if they're dry in the morning. I'm pretty confident they will be. So yeah, my tip is definitely take non-waterproof, because you know, when you're doing these things, I always get wet feet, me, wherever I go. I just accept it. It's not the end of the world, but obviously it is nice if you're doing multi-days. when you're getting up the following day, and you don't really want to be putting on wet boots or trainers, do you? So yeah, I think what I'm saying is that's the way to go. Definitely go for the non-waterproof ones. I'll show you anyway in the morning, see how they're looking. Anyhow, 8:45 now. Sun should have set really, shouldn't it? Look. Yeah, it's getting there. So I can't believe how cold it is. So yeah, I'm fully tucked up in the quilt. Sorry, in the bag, and got the quilt over the top of that. That feels good. So I'm just going to chill out. I don't think I'll come back to you until tomorrow morning now. Forecast looking good for tomorrow morning. Should be a lot calmer than this. Wind's really not calmed down that much. But yeah, should be calmed down to virtually nothing. And sunshine and blue skies. Woohoo! So I'll see you later. Beautiful morning. Be better with coffee though. Absolutely dry as a bone. Amazing. Right, all packed up. Left no trace, obviously. So I think I've got about 5 miles back to the village of Edale. Running very low on battery on my phone and on that. So just going to get a wiggle on and probably not film too much. But yeah, I'll see you somewhere over there in a bit. Just walking along up here amongst more boulders, and I was thinking they look like seals up there, and lo and behold, it's called Seal Edge and Seal Stones. So well done if you named that. So I'm just at Blackden Brook and about to head over Blackden Edge to Crookstone Knoll, I think it is. Yeah, Crookstone Knoll. And then I'm kind of back on the other side again, going past something called, where's it gone? Madwoman's Stones. What a name. I'm not gonna lie, friggin' bored of this shite now. this bog. What's it called, this place? Oh, hang on. Crookstone Knoll. I was half tempted just to cut across here and cut that out, but in for a penny, in for a pound. So I'm just on the south ridge again now. So it's just a case of closing the loop back to Nethertor, I think it was, and then we're done. Ringing Roger. So I think I probably should have dropped down sooner, but it's fine. I can see a path down there, so continue along here, drop down, and that's it, pretty much done. Yep, the path was right there, straight down off Ringing Roger. Only time I've gone wrong on this whole route, to be fair, apart from the start. So anyway, whilst I've got the camera on and I'm speaking, I might as well end the video here. Cracking route that. I think by the time I finish I'll have done 20 miles, so pretty decent. Sort of same length as the Ullswater Way. So I think I'll drop the route in the description, the Outdoor Active GPX or OS Maps GPX, if you fancy it. Pretty straightforward, nothing technical, just bog, no exposure, and navigation's pretty easy. Obviously in good weather, I can't speak for it in fog, so maybe bring a navigation aid of some sort. But anyway, if you've watched, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.